Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Tats, and this is another average game review where I talk about games that I've beaten on stream. I cannot stress this enough. This is just me talking about my experience with the game and what I think about it and if the average gamer would like it. There's no gameplay, I don't talk about the nitty-gritty or anything like that. I just talk about my experience playing it and all that good stuff. I'm just here to talk about video games because I love them and I really don't have any other place to talk about them, so we do it here. So with that being said, if you've been liking these, I've posted 4 prior. We've covered Killing Time Resurrected, The Thing, a game about digging a hole, and The Path of Exile 2, one where apparently I don't know anything because I haven't done anything in the game because of maps. Anyways, it's great stuff. So let's talk about Bloodless. Basically, if you've ever watched the anime Rurouni Kenshin, it's pretty much the premise of that. Basically, the main character swears off against bloodshed, and this is the part that really threw me a loop for the biggest in this game, is that you do not have a weapon the entire game. The entire game depends on you parrying. It's very creative, but can be very frustrating at times. No discredit to the devs. This game originally started out from like an indie game, indie game jam, you know, where you submit a game for like an indie jam. It's pretty cool. So it's pretty cool. Like, so in 2020, that's when it started and it became this game. Overall, it's not a bad game. I had a lot of fun with it, but there was a lot of also frustrating portions of this. Certain enemies, once you took them out, could throw things after death and you get caught in the crossfire of that. Some of them you could block, some of them you couldn't. Sometimes the arenas felt very small depending on where you were, and that got really frustrating. Again, you can only parry and you only have so much stamina. So you really got to like calculate when you're going to do it, how you're going to counter it. One of my other big complaints is I would go to parry one enemy, but at the same time another enemy would do a red attack, which is an unblockable attack, and just I lose health and it get frustrating. So you're really just dependent on where the fights went. Now there are upgrades in the game, and I should tell you right now, you should do them before you go to the end game, because at the end game you cannot upgrade. I found that out the hard way. Overall, it's a very small game. Took me about 13 hours to beat, and honestly, you could probably shave off 2 to 3 hours because I kept trying to do challenges that I didn't need to do, but I just wanted to do them out of spite. So, great concept. Again, honestly, a story very similar to that of Rurouni Kenshin, the anime. I don't remember how much this game is. This game is $14.99. So $14.99 is a pretty good price. And I got 13 hours out of it. There are challenges after you beat the main game, which is really nice. But yeah, if you can get down with the game that you just parry in, this is definitely for you. I would compare the parry system very similar to that of Sekiro. You can whittle down people's Kai gauges, Kai, whatever you want to call it. And there's different moves, there's a skill tree, and again, upgrades and side quests. Would the average gamer like this? I think as an average gamer, if you like Souls-like, 8-bit, I can't even call it Metrovania or roguelike because it's not, but I mean, the graphics are great, the music's great, there's no voice acting, but that's fine. The story's pretty good. There's a couple portions where I was actually heartbroken. I think this could be a game that an average gamer would like. It's $14.99. If you got it on a sale, even better, 10% off, 20% off. I think that's a steal. So if you're definitely into stuff like that as an average gamer, again, an average gamer who potentially works full time, doesn't really have a lot of time to stream and just wants a good, quick game to play, I think this would be a good one. Again, my only downsides are just, you know, some of the fights really feel lopsided and you feel like you can't dodge. Either you run out of stamina and you get screwed over. But, you know, kudos to these devs. It started from an indie jam and became a full-fledged game. Yeah, so average gamer, I think this would be a good buy even at full price. So if you want to see me play this entire thing, there's 4 parts. Head over to the YouTube Let's Play section of my playlist. Click on Bloodless and check it out. There's 4 parts there. And if you like this video and all the other ones I do, I'm going to keep doing this because I like talking about video games. Subscribe to the channel, turn on the bell for notifications, comment down below, check out the other ones, and we'll catch you in the next An Average Game Review. Thanks for watching.